guys, welcome back to my channel. So you already know by the thumbnail and the title, I'm super excited about creating this look. So I'll go in, I do my eyebrows. I usually skip this bit, but I thought let me just show you guys how I lay my eyebrows. So I just use like a hair wax that I use for my hair as well, my edges. So I'll go in, obviously before I'm adding any bright shades, I use the white eyeshadow base from NYX Cosmetics, or I think it's oh gosh, what is it, Elf, one of them, but it'll be in the description bar anyway. So I'll go in using a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just laying that over my eyes, just making sure that the base where I want to add the shadow is covered. So obviously these are the eyeshadow palettes I'm using. I'm using the Revolution eyeshadow palette in Forever Flawless that you've seen before, and the Clueless palette, which I absolutely love. Excuse me, the reason why I love these palettes is because they're very playful and they're very vibrant, and it's always like my go-to when applying these on my eye base. So to start off with, I started using a very bright pink shade. Let me just see what shade it was again, I cannot remember. So it was in the shade Venus, and I'm just using that on the outer corners of my eyes. Then on the middle of my eyelids, I'll go in using the shade from the Clueless palette, I think it is, and it's in I'm Outie. So I use that on my the base of my eyelids, and it's really starting to make the pink pop. And so to kind of create sort of like a liner within the cut crease, I use like a small little line, and it's in the shade Cosmetic, which is like a dark purple. To really blend out, I'll go in using, I can't remember the name of what I used, but it's like a brown powder, just to morph everything together on my eyelids. So this is obviously my favourite, the Huda Beauty's baking powder in the shade Kanafa. Then to really finish off my eyes, I'll go in adding the bright sort of purpley sparkling colour in the shade Spiral, and obviously excuse me, I skipped the base part. You've seen me do it numerous times. I'm using the MAC Skin Miniraliser in the shade okay, so I'm using the shade Kanafa. Sorry about that, someone was at the door. So I'll go in using the shade Kanafa, like I said, and then I'm using the Skin Miniraliser in the shade Dark Deep, just to really blend out everything. Then I'll go in using a bronzer by Fenty Beauty in the shade Mocha something, but it'll be in the description bar. Then I'll go in using Made by Mitchell's powder. Now, obviously, with this wig, it's not the best, but I really wanted to make a bold statement with this, obviously, as the title of this video. So, it's about being playful, and I really want to be playful with this look, and the wig really came through. Like I said, not the best, but obviously, it did what it had to do. So, I'll go in using Made by Mitchell's lip palette. I don't know the name of what I'm using, but I'll put it in the description bar anyway. So this is like a chestnut sort of liner. Then I'll go in using sort of like a mauve brown, and I'm just going in the middle of that, and this is the finished look of the whole carnival inspired look. Hope you enjoyed this look. Thank you so much for your support. Please thumbs up on this video, like, comment, follow for some more videos, and I'm going to leave it here. Thank you. Mwah.